Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Super Hamster Plays Farming Sim 17. As ever, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button on this video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Help me take over YouTube one subscriber at a time. Now, if you recall, in the last episode, we finished getting the seeds and fertilising the two fields at the back. There's one over there. And there's one over behind those trees. And it's day 4 of spring. So we've got 3 days left, really, of planting season. And I've got 2 ideas. And they're both kind of out there. The first one is this nice square field here, which is field number 5 over the back here, where we've been using currently as just a sort of run through as we come over this gate and drive over to that gate to get to our other 2 fields. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to try some agroforestry, which roughly translated is a long strip of crops and then a long line of trees, then a long strip of crops, and a long line of trees, and a long strip of crops. And you make that strip of crops the same width as your harvester, with the intention that it's one run up, and it's completely done. And the idea of the trees is that you can do the forestry over the winter when there's no crops to harvest. So you've got a bit more of a steady income. And I like that idea. Plus it's a bit different. It's not going to be the same as just ploughing a big open field. But yeah, so I'm looking at doing that, and that might be what we do today. The other thing is over in this field, which I think is number 7. I want to keep most of it open for grass, but I'm thinking a long strip down here, not very wide, of either potato or sugar beet, to give us something else to dabble in. But yeah, so that is the plan for today. You can see it's a really nice day today. It's nice and warm. Well, I say warm. It's 3 degrees. It's a bit chilly. But at least the sky's blue, it's not raining, it's not foggy, and we're not anticipating any rain in the immediate future. But right, so if we're going to put in some new crops, we're going to need the plough. So we need to get that cultivator out of the way first. So let's get cracking on that. And let's see what we do. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Out of the way, post. And no. There, couldn't get in there. Now I'm just going to put this over here for now, because frankly I don't need it as of yet. So, wrong button. Beep, 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 beep. Right, so. And yeah, that's all hooked. Let us raise. There we go. And over we go. Now, I was looking at our equipment last night, and our harvester that we've got on order is 6 meters wide, and our what is the word I'm looking for? Our sower planter, whatever you want to call it, our drill, is 5 meters wide. So I figure if I can get it 5 meters wide, that should do quite nicely. Yeah. I'll leave a nice wide. I want to see how parallel we are with that side of the road, so let's just go in a straight line and see where we get. Yeah, it's coming over a bit, so I'm just going to back that right up. And we'll see how that goes. See, I think we're pretty far from the thing at this point. But I want to keep it completely straight. And I don't want to get too close to the end because we need to be able to get the harvester in there. I think that is about right. Now I'm going to have to put a curve in. It's not quite as straight as I thought it was. In fact, it's not even close, is it? That's way off. So, I'm not sure what happened there. Let's just scrap it and start again. Bum, 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 bum. See, we started okay. We were just miles off. That looks lining up there. I'm just lining up the posts on the frame. I think that looks about right. So let's see what we can do with this. Hopefully where that other plough finished is pretty much going to be the other side of the thing anyway. That's better. I think that big bush is messing us up a bit. So maybe we'll go over. This will actually be the middle. I say I want enough room for that harvester to get in, but I'm fairly happy with that. Come over a fraction more, I think. But not a lot. How's that look to everyone else? There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now we're going to swing around. And we'll record some more. Oh, some record? We'll cut some more of these. Yeah, now we'll just drive along the edge of the previous chunk and we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking we're about right. Yeah. Now this plough is 1.8 wide, so theoretically 3 of these will give us what we're looking for, which was round about the 5 metre mark. So wrong gear, excuse me. Yeah, and we'll just drive along, keeping this line, that section of the hood, and we'll be there. Drifting just a fraction, but I'm not bothered about that. The straighter we can make it, the better, really, for yeah. Let's hop out and take a quick look. I think that's about right. We need to tidy up the ends a little, but and now we just got to repeat the process. Leave a strip down the middle. Question is, how big a strip do we leave? There should be enough to get a tree in, shouldn't there? And that's going to be plenty of room. Lower the plough. Back it up a fraction. Right. Let's see if we can get these parallel. Yeah, I think we're going okay. It's not too bad, not too bad at all. We might have drifted a little bit towards the end there. It's kind of rough ground, so it's a bit difficult to tell. What do you think? Do we drift a bit there? That's nice and straight. I don't think that's too bad. So let's swing it around. Don't want to hit the wall. Looks about right. And part of me is thinking maybe we go and get the drill so we can check that we're all square. But I actually think we're okay. And off we go again. And just trying to keep that edge in line with the tractor. And that seems to be going absolutely splendidly. Well, I think I'm going to cut another run or two. And then we'll see where we go from here. Okay, so welcome back. As you can see, I've got these all ploughed, or as you saw rather, I got these all ploughed and cultivated. And I thought I'll get the first batch of fertilizer in. And then we can get some crops planted. And then we can put the trees in. Now, I honestly cannot decide how I'm going to do the trees. There is a machine that will do it, and it'll do it pretty quick. But obviously that's expensive. So the alternative is that I rent the machine. Alternatively, I buy myself a decent shovel. And I'm doing this by hand. And I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of trees, and I don't fancy doing this all by hand. But maybe we'll do the first one, and we'll see where that goes. Or we'll go down to the machine, to the shop, and see if they've got one for sale, or rather for rent. And we'll see what the costs are. Well, that's the fertilising done. So we'll get this back. They're not quite parallel, and there were a few accidents, but and I'm going to neaten the edges up. I think I'll put some more grass seed back down, which I know seems kind of weird to have just ploughed it all up only to put grass seed back down, but I do like a neat edge, and that is not a neat edge. Lower the machine. Disconnect the PTO. Disconnect the machine. Now, let's get these crops. I don't actually remember if there was any stuff left in here, so that'll be one to find out. Oh yeah, plenty. So let's close that lid, which is that one. Let's raise the machine. See if we can get it through. Yep, there we go. Now the question is, what are we going to grow? Well, those other two fields are both doing wheat. So do we want to do something different? Just to mix it up a bit? Hedge our bets? I'm guessing we do. So let's have a quick look. What do we got here? These are the sort of prices that we can get. So it's definitely worth more. This is worth a lot, but you don't get as much of the material. Soybeans, we don't have the stuff to do. Corn, we don't have the stuff to do. And that's pretty much it. Wool's in high demand at the moment. something we'll get into at some point. We do own a sheep pen at the end. I'm thinking we just go with barley. Barley. Yeah, let's go with barley. So let's fire up the engine. Let's select our seed. That would be Y. That's the one. And we'll lower you. And off we go. And that's not working. Am I not done? I've not turned the machine on. How's that? That's better. Do. Much better. Yeah, we just want a single run down each section. Doesn't matter. Which I know what I am going to do before we go any further. Let's straighten this up. We've got plenty of width here, haven't we? This end's not too bad. It's the other end that's all over the place. So, yeah, I think we'll... There we go. I was thinking I was going to use the this to plant the grass and tidy up the other end. But those ends aren't too bad. It's these ones that have all gone a bit wibbly. So yeah, we'll fix those at the other end. These two were okay. It was there where we went a bit weird, wasn't it? Right, so what do we want? Let's turn it off. There's grass. There's grass. And we'll get back to planting our actual crop, having squared up the ends a little bit. Yeah, they're a bit tidier now. Yeah, this one's definitely thinner than the others, but yeah, we can refine it. In next season, maybe. This bit, it's just in the beginning where it's a bit weird. Yeah, we'll sort that for next year. Just looking for that grass to appear in the machinery. And off we go with this one. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, a bit pear-shaped there, as you can see. I've got this nice wide walkway, or driveway, or whatever you want to call it, down there. Yeah, it's working quite nicely. I'm okay with how this is all turning out. I deliberately stopped this one a little bit short. Obviously we've got this cut out here. Well, it's intrusion of bushes and stuff, so you need to be able to get around that corner. But yeah, that's that done. So that's in. Another course of fertilizer in a day or so. And I think we've got time to head down to the garage and have a look at the options for the trees. But so as you can see, I've bought some little trees. And I've bought a shovel. But I've also rented this machine. I didn't think 20 was going to be enough, so we've got 2 crates. Yeah, basically you drive this thing along and all the gubbins under there takes one of these and shoves it in the ground. And this little bar here sort of keeps tabs on where it is. And you'll drive off down there. And you can set it to all sorts of bits and pieces, distances and so forth. So let us lift. It's like a big trailer, so just want to check. Yeah, we're a little front heavy, but not massively. But I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I just thought that doing it by hand with that many trees was going to take forever. So yeah, it's cost me a little over £2,000, nearly 3, to hire this thing for a day. So I want to get as much as this done. I think we're going to be working into the night. I mean, hopefully it won't take too long. All the difficult bits sort of done now, really. It's yeah, it's just a bit of spreading to do. Bit of spreading, bit of planting. But all the furrows and everything, all the plots have been sorted. So currently got it. These are spruce trees, but so pine trees. And I've got these set up. This machine set up for every 7 meters. It's going to plant a thing. So yeah, if I get the back wheels lined up, we'll start with that, because presumably it's going to put one in straight away. So, right, what do we got? Lower the machine. Turn on the machine. It's doing something. And then we just drive in a straight line. Yep, it's planted one. You can see the little counter down in the bottom right corner. Now the question is, wait till it does the next one. How does 7 meters look? Oh, they're close, aren't they? I think we might want to push it out to 10. So let's bring up the display again, and it was 10 meters. There we go. I think, frankly, this tractor is pretty much at its absolute limit as to what it can cope with this particular bit of kit. Yeah, it's putting the things in. And I think when we've got it set to 10, I think it'll be about 10 trees per row. So that's what I'm going to aim for. So when we hit 10, I'm going to stop, turn off the machine and lift it up. And we'll head round to the next one. That'll look about right. And back up a smidge. There's the first one, and off we go. Hopefully this will be a bit easier because we're going downhill. Yeah, we hit 3 miles an hour there. Goes another one. Yeah, there we go. Perhaps 10 meters isn't enough. 2. And the last one will be any second. There we go. So we'll just head back to town and grab the others. And that will be us done for the day. So yeah, I'll head back. I'll get the next box of 20 saplings. We'll get those in. If I've got time, I'll go out this evening and give a second dose of fertilizer to those crops and things. But I think that might have to wait till tomorrow. But that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a little different from the last couple. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. And hit the little bell for the notification so you don't miss out on any more episodes. And I will see you on day 5. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.